We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the New York Mets and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, this is one of those losing streaks, but you know what? I'm a little more cavalier about it than they probably are. But all they got to do, really, this is a good team. Just go win one game, and before you know it, you'll be on a winning streak. They're a good club.
Dozier ranging into the outfield. One down. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on first with one down. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Michael Conforto. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder, Ben
in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Throw over to the bag. From the belt, the pitch comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's Brian Dozier now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Back up the middle. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kenny Vargas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Hit out toward second. Marte has it. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Digging in, Maikel Franco. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Kendrys Morales. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Kendrys Morales.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. The average for him entering play not far north of 200. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay, and he is in there. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece actually. It's 2-1 from the belt. Kicks and deals. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Settling in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Striding into the box, Joe Mauer. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. On the first pitch of the inning is lined into left field, a leadoff single. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Koo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Now started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Conforto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Murray Figueroa. First offering on its way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Byron Buxton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base. Digging in to try it again, Joe Koo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Joe Koo.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore it is Revere. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kyle Seager.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2, and that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Number 30.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
First baseman number 7.
He's set, and the pitch.
Bronco.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at bat. Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready for another chance? Kenny's Vargas. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Koo. 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
To second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The designated hitter, Kendrys.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out toward second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll lead things off here in this
Leading off the
one-run
point for the
contest.
Twins, first baseman.
Late that
Number
time for a
7.
strike. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Conforto comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a little blooper to center. Chu coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Cabrera for 1. Relay to first in time and just ready once again. Joe Koo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Joe Koo.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. Simmons dives. What a stop. It's in time. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Left field and deep. Revere going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Revere looks up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The left fielder, number 30.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 7, Michael.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Murray Figueroa. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. No problem here. 1 away. Here's Ben Revere. It was a walk in his last trip.
Revere.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Conforto coasts under it. 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Buxton.
Hot shot toward third. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Brian Dozier now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he takes ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3.
Next for the Twins.
Ready for another shot now. Kenny Vargas. He hit a sac fly earlier. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job. Ready for another chance. Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Kendrys Morales.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot as Drupal Cabrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Shin-Soo Choo is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hopped up. Gibson has a play. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in once again, Joe Cool is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Buxton on the move. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. Ready once again, Kyle Seager, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Kepler has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate. Andrelton Simmons. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Seager is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Digging in. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will get by Mauer and down the line. It's a fair ball. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1. Here's Kendrys Morales. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler moves over. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again as Drupal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. There is Dozier, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 00.
Into the box now, Amuri Figueroa. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. High in the air out to center field. Chu has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Ben Revere, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Chu is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now batting, Joe Koo. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. Bartolo Colon gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
Down the first baseline. Bauer is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit down the line at first. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 with a double. Alfredo Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed
Next
stuff.
for the Twins.
Stepping in, Kenny's Vargas. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone! Home run! Stepping up now, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fernando Salas, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Kendrys Morales. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. He looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. This is on the ground over to first. Simmons on to Mauer. It's a double play. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground. Dozier has it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll try and do what A.J. Ramos, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chu has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a neck-high fastball that time. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The 2-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he's safe. At the plate, Max Kepler, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Into the box. Murray Figueroa. Jason Castro will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chu on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. And there he is. Shin-Soo Choo. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one.